The movie begins with Kate and Matt driving to their new house in the countryside, and it quickly becomes clear that they are trying to move on from a traumatic event that has left them both emotionally scarred. They arrive at the house and start to explore the property. In the kitchen, Kate found a dead bird. She went outside to bury the bird. After that, Matt interrupted and called her. After that, she found out that the bird was gone. While throwing the stuff outside, Matt found a hole on wall. After that, he discovered that it was a mysterious hidden room that had a lock. He tried to see through that hole. Soon after, he went outside to find a key. After finding the key, he then unlocks the door and went inside the room. The couple went into the room to see what's inside. When they enter, the light starts blinking. The room is spacious, luxurious, and has no visible source of light. The next day, Matt called an operator to solve the power issue. In the basement, they found strange tangled wire that was connected to a source. Matt started to investigate the history of the house and discovered that the previous owner, who was a scientist, had created the room as an experiment. It was created to prove that people's desires could be manipulated. However, the experiment had gone wrong and the room had become a portal to a terrifying alternate dimension. After doing some work, Matt went to the mysterious room to take some rest. In the next scene, Kate woke up due to blinking of the light. When she came outside to see Matt there, she found Matt in the mysterious room. Matt realized that the room has the power to grant the greatest desires. Seeing this, Kate thought that Matt had gone mad, but Matt tried to convince her, so he asked Kate to wish anything right now. Kate wished for $1 million. After that, Matt searched for money. They both got surprised seeing this. The next day, they both spent their entire day together in that mysterious room. They both keep wishing whole day. They become so obsessed with this room that they started to spend their day and night in the room. As the couple's wishes were granted, they became so happy. Soon after, they realized that there is emptiness in their lives, so Kate wanted to wish for a baby. But Matt did not support her in this decision. Kate did not listen to him, and the next day she wished for a baby. Seeing this, Matt got angry because he wanted his own child, but Kate was scared as she already had 2 miscarriages. They both started arguing, and Matt forced her to take her wish back, so they both went the room. But they couldn't do that because the baby was so cute, and they were already in love with him. Matt started to accept the baby but was not fully satisfied. On the other hand, Kate was so much in love with the baby. She started to take care of him like a mother. But Matt was not comfortable and started to search more information about the previous owner and found out that the owners were murdered. He later found out that the suspect is alive and is in mental hospital. Seeing this, he immediately went to look for him. The nurse was surprised to see him as no one in years had come to meet the suspect. Matt met the suspect and asked few questions about the house and specifically about the mysterious room. The suspect laughed and told him he was waiting for someone to come and ask about the room. The suspect then told him that he had no choice, he had to kill them. The suspect also told Matt that the room made him to do this. Matt then got worried and went back. He then stopped to the gas station. To fill the gas there, he found out the money had turned into dust. Matt thinks that the things they wished for will only be remained inside the house. Outside the house, it will turn into dust. Matt got anxious and started to destroy the house, but couldn't do so when he saw the tangled wires. He tried to see its connection, but the entire house had tangled wires, and it was impossible to destroy them. While destroying the house, he saw a map of the house. On the other hand, Kate tried to take his son outside the house, but luckily Matt stopped her. He couldn't tell her the reason behind it. He thought she might get worried. Soon after she went outside with his son there, she found that her son was getting burnt. She panicked and called Matt for the help. They both took their son back to the house. Kate saw that her son got young. Matt then explained her that they cannot take their son outside. Kate got sad and unhappy. Matt got anxious seeing his wife getting attached to the child they wished for. Kate started teaching her son Shane in the house because she could not take her son outside. But her son always wished to see the outside world and gets angry whenever Kate stops her to go outside. Shane's desire to go outside started growing and looked through the window every time. He started getting so bored in the house. One day Kate went outside to receive a package which was for Matt. Whenever she goes outside, she had to lock the doors so that Shane doesn't get outside. In that package, Matt received a brand new gun that he ordered for safety. With that, Kate got busy in playing piano, and Shane got a chance to go outside. But Kate immediately noticed and went to Shane to stop him. She then tried to explain him that he cannot go outside as it's dangerous for him. The couple then closed windows with wounds to protect Shane from seeing or getting outside. At night, Kate saw Shane in her room, and he asked for permission to sleep with her. Shane told her that he always wants to live with her and would never abandon her. The following day, Matt started practicing his shooting skills in the forest afterward. When he returned home, he saw Shane playing with a snowball in the studio. Matt yelled at Shane and told him to leave the room. With this, Shane got scared and snowballs falls from his hands. That evening, Shane found a blueprint of the house and went down to the basement, where he found the mystery room that had been kept from him for years. Both Matt and Kate were sound asleep when the entire home began to blink during the night. The following morning, Shane noticed a new snowball and a broken snowball next to him. He awoke her wife as soon as he saw the lights flashing, and they both rushed to see who was in the mysterious room. They were shocked to discover that Shane had made a big play forest out of his wish, where he was busy building snowmen. Kate became emotional and began to play with Shane. But Matt became suspicious and outraged and ordered Shane to remain inside the house. The pair then began to argue on the other side, and Shane answered the phone despite being forbidden to do so. When Matt snatched the phone, a suspect on the other end of the line informed him that he was aware of the wish child. The man then tries to explain that every wish comes with a larger price and informs him that someone has to give their life for Shane. Kate eavesdropped on the entire exchange. Only then would he be liberated and able to lead a regular life outside. The suspect also tells him that in order to have a regular life, he had to kill his parents because he was also a wanted child. Kate fled the house out of fear. Matt became concerned about Kate, although Kate was attempting suicide but was unable to do it. On the other hand, Matt's actions angered him and he began demolishing the house. After some time, Shane started making Matt's meal and began interrogating him. Out of frustration, Matt informed Shane that he was not his biological son. Shane fled to his room out of fear after Matt yelled at him in a fit of rage, and Matt later recognized that his actions had not been appropriate. He went to Shane's room and apologized. They both fell asleep together after that, and when Kate returned home, she was overjoyed to see them doing so. In the subsequent moment, Shane witnessed his parents' closeness while they slept. The chance presented itself, and Shane seized it by stealing the front door's key. They spotted the front door open and assumed Shane was outside the house. The couple was shocked to see an adult Shane with a childlike mindset. Seeing gun in Shane's hand, Kate tried to calm Shane when she saw the rifle in his hand, but Matt immediately sought to take the gun away from Shane because they were fighting. Once Kate fell unconscious, Matt roused her and informed her that Shane had been fatally shot by accident. The next scene shows another Matt waking up, where Shane and Matt had fought, and he instantly searched the home for Kate but was unable to locate her. Later, Kate noticed that he is not Matt but actually Shane in Matt's face. He entered the forest to look for her after destroying the mysterious room and spotted a similar-looking house there. When Matt got home, he saw Kate was unconscious and Shane was physically abusing her. Shane planned to kidnap Kate and have a sexual encounter with her since he believed Shane had his face cloned. In the following scene, Kate regains consciousness and notices two Matt-like figures in the corridor. Alarmed, she calls Shane's name, but the one who answered she pushed Shane away, causing Shane to tumble down the stairs. The pair then attempted to leave the house but were unable to do so, because Shane had wished for its destruction. Then, after killing Matt, Shane spotted a different Kate and Matt outside the house. As he noticed this, he became perplexed and rushed after them. The couples arrived at the actual home. After Kate barricaded herself inside the house, she noticed Shane had vanished into dust outside. The ending is both shocking and ambiguous, leaving the viewer with many questions about what has really happened. As she found out that she is pregnant, she didn't know whose child it is, because Shane had also sexually assaulted her.